bad motherfucking shit. Does that make sense? So you have to have that ego too. You have to have that attitude, but you can't let it take you over, obviously. There's some necessity of that. And that ego has to come in there somehow so that you can be that mother effer or whatever, you know?
Yeah, so what drove me to do what I do and, stay on point on my
Don't
art.
say putang. No, hey, that drives a lot of people.
Hey,
ain't nothing wrong with it.
When I was younger, you know what I mean? I just kept drawing.
I'll pay 3 of the murals for some of that.
And I'm pretty sure I did that before, but and she
No, and you know what? That's women and whatever. That's all been an inspiration since. I mean, love songs, bro. But inspiration since the beginning of time, right?
Yeah. So just painting and keeping going, man. Like there was really nothing.
Actually,
what keeps me going is
what keeps you motivated.
What keeps me motivated on
at your age and keep going.
My artwork, man, is just.
There's got to be something that keeps you driving because I have to find things for myself.
I work and I get off work and I still want to paint and draw.
And what you've been doing, I was like, dude, you work 7 hours, you came and helped me for 3, and then you're gonna go tattoo. But you have to. It's again those beliefs. What are those beliefs? If you dig further, you'll find that there's some beliefs that are driving you that you don't even know are probably there. Because not everybody has them. That's why a lot of people aren't doing things.
I just believe that I could just keep going, man. There's nothing stopping, nothing in my way, nothing stopping me. You know what I mean?
There you go.
And Lord's is like,
and people who don't do, all you hear is all the things that are going to stop them, and they make them up. They're not even there yet.
Yeah.
And they've already stopped themselves from developing because, I'm going to have to do this and buy that, and then I got to go do this. All right, you're already done. Right? You stopped yourself before you even started. Right? The fact that you just said that right now, I don't believe that. That's awesome. But that's it right there. That's a whole lot of things.
But I don't know. You've been seeing how I work. So, I don't know. Like, I do a lot of different things, and sometimes I'll be in the Bay and I'll be in the Valley. And
well, you're in a transitional period right now.
Yeah,
I believe you're trying to.
The whole day could be like work, paint, tattoo in another city,
right?
Back in another city, work.
But that's the life of Kaze.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to hit the triangle. You know what I mean?
Can we see some of your work? Do you have like an Instagram or Facebook or?
Actually, it's under construction. I'm putting stuff together. Okay. I had to.
Kaze has been he's underground.
Yeah,
he's been in the underground for the longest, and that's why I thought it was important to bring him up here.
I'm not trying to see his face on Instagram. I'm just trying to see his pictures.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he hasn't been. What I'm saying is my point is he hasn't been working on that aspect.
Right. I deleted all my photos off my Instagram and my Facebook was deactivated.
And we didn't talk much about your work, but from what I know and understand and what I see your work, which I love and respect very much, you have this quality in your work that's like this old school, like it's something that can't be faked. Like you just got it, and people respect that. There's something about your work that just says original, like old school, true graffiti, and young kids can't copy that. They can try, but there's just something lacking. And your work just it doesn't say it's not the best technically in the world that you've seen it or whatever, but there's just it says something real subtle that reads across and everybody can see. It's like my boy, we were talking about B-Boy J that we had on the show earlier.
Yeah.
Like one of the things when he dances, and he dances like house, he's not just a breaker, you know what I mean? He can do it all. But there's something in the way he dances that feels old school break dancing. And the reason why is because he was a little kid break dancing when it was real break dancing back then. Mm-hmm. And when people see him, he doesn't have to spin on his head anymore to be respected. There's just something about the way he moves that feels like real b-boyism, you know what I mean? And you have that quality, and that's what I think that's what everybody sees says. So I wanted to say something on that. And you can draw. I already know you can do that, but there's just something stylistically that you have that can't be that you got, and it can't be
imitated.
Yeah, it can't be. It's just you, and I think people read it and respect it.
I'm interested to see some of your work.
Yeah,
you saw. Well, we collaborated on.
No,
I'll post some stuff on the page.
Some stuff.
Actually, I'm gonna start posting stuff on the page. So I'll post some stuff. Cool. We collaborated.
Just
4 or 5 years ago. Did some work. So I'll post those.
That'd be dope.
And I'll start posting some pictures soon. I just deleted a lot of pictures off my Instagram like 5 years ago.
Do you have an Instagram now?
I still have my Instagram.
You want to let us know?
It's Lord Kaze.
Lord Kaze.
At Lord Kaze.
And you might want to spell it because
LORDKAZE or at KAZE LORDS.
So we're not doing the divine win thing anymore?
Nah.
You like the way I cracked that though, right?
Yeah. I was on there.
I was like, divine win? Why is it? Was he trying to hide from somebody?
That's me.
But no, then I kept thinking about it. I don't know why, dude. Divine Wind. And then it sounded cool, but then it hit me. Oh,
that's Kaze.
Kamikaze. Kamikaze means divine wind.
Yeah.
Kamikaze.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, who's figured that out? Nobody.
Cipher.
Nobody. Nobody's figured that out though.
Nobody. I don't. Nobody actually ever said anything.
Just told
to
him.
me
But I figured it out right on the point, and that was just okay. I got it. Divine wind. Kamikaze. Call me Kaze.
Call me Kaze.
Call me Kaze.
That's
nice.
tight.
A little insight, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You know, that was my my tactic. You know what I mean? Just go in. You know, the first to bomb.
Yep.
Last to run.
And let's talk a little bit about rocking the spot. Okay, so the new quote, which I love that name, rock the spot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
To me, that is the essence of hip hop in general.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
it's
everywhere
like
you go.
It's
you know,
like
B-boy.
Like what are the? I used to say all the time. Like if you told me,
Rapper.
"Hey Frank, bust," like I'd be all nervous and stuff. Bust. Oh, I'm gonna bust. Something about that word bust.
Yo, Franco, rock the spot.
It's the same thing. It means rock the spot, right? And it's like graffiti, right? Boom, here I am. Or if you're a b-boy, right? And you're dancing, you do your little, you know, you rock that spot. You hit the pavement on that spot.
Yes,
or if you're emceeing, bust them like it's now. Here we go, bust, right? Rock the spot.
Yeah.
So my point, talk a little bit about what that means to you and why that's important. Why rocking the spot is, because we know, I mean, you can't really translate that literally, but it's like dope, right? That thing is dope. We know what it means, but you can't translate that word dope. And rock the spot. It's a hip hop term, obviously, right? But what does it mean? Like, let our viewers know, like our listeners know, like,
to me, it's
why that's important.
It's a lifestyle, you know what I mean, that we got to embrace if you're into any type of hip hop or any type of you know, urban art skill,
Right.
You know, whether it's DJing, rapping, breakdancing, you know, graph, skateboarding, you know what I mean. You just like you're just out there.
Show them what you got. Show them who you are.
Yeah.
It's like show them who you are.
Exactly.
Here it is. Bam.
It's like, this is who I am. You know what I mean? I'm rocking the spot, man.
Yeah, and it's
That's tight.
people don't know the importance of that and the power of right. It's just do it. Be you. You're here. You're alive now. You know what I mean? It's like that statement. Like I exist. I mean, I feel like that's part of what.
And you know, some people might not understand it. You know what I mean?
Of course,
but that's because
why I'm
they're not, their mind hasn't developed enough to understand that that's our culture. Right. You know what I mean? Like you have to be.
It's like about being bold.
Yeah,
about
exactly, man. You know,
making a statement and saying it strong, boldly, and now. And it's like not being pushed over, right? And not letting the world tell you what you are. I'm gonna show you what I am. Watch this, right? It's kind of that. Bam. That's what I've always loved about it.
And you know.
And it sounds stupid, bam, but it really.
I know RDS is up everywhere. You know, we're in like I said, it's in South America.
Deal with it. It's
like North America.
What do you got?
You know, it's in Philadelphia.
Wow.
You know, California, and then it goes on to, you know, Stockholm, Sweden.
Right.
And then back to Taiwan.
Gotta rock it, don't stop it.
You know what I mean?
But that's like, to me, that what you said, to me, that's like the essence of kind of hip hop, or the whole hip hop, you know, the whole movement, which we grew up in, and what everybody did in this generation, whether they know it or not, right? In our generation, but it was about showing who you are, especially saying something. You're not just some like zombie walking around that, you know, that doesn't exist.
Like you said, you know what I mean? Like, hey, go bust that. You know what I mean? Yep. Like you might be like, go bust what? You know?
What you want to do?
Like, man, you just go rock that spot, man.
Show me what you got.
Show me,
right?
You know,
whether it's dancing, like we said, music, skateboarding, whatever it is, right? And it doesn't even have to be in the hip hop style, right? It could be.
It could be in any style.
It could be that, right?
Pretty much, man. You could be like, yo, that's just dope.
And having the bravery and the courage to rock the spot, right? Because when you put yourself out there, you're exposed, dude, and you're exposed to criticism. You're being, you know, there's a lot. It's a statement, man. It really is, and it takes courage, and it takes that kind of bold. I don't know. It's our voice, bro. And I feel like hip hop and people like us who grew up, we had no voice. You know, we had no. You know, we don't come from money. We don't come from these places where we mean something, or we're important, or here we are, right? Matter of fact, we get treated the opposite, right? Like you're a cockroach, you could go in jail for whatever reasons, right? But that voice, bro, rocking the spot is important. I guess we're kind of rocking the spot here with this podcast, right?
I'm cool. Yeah, we're trying to.
I'm rocking
right,
the
LeX? We need to get the turntables out.
Let's do it. I'm down.
We need to get the turntables out, right?
For the next show.
That's awesome. Well, Lord Kaze, much love, much respect,
love,
man. I
dude.
appreciate you coming, hanging out and give us your part of your little perspective. You're going to give us. We're going to probably do another show certainly with some of the other Lord founders, and we're going to take this a little bit further.
And you're coming.
Yeah, I'll be here.
We're going to be hanging out a lot. We're going to be hanging out a lot, and I look forward to what we're going to do. I'm not trying to play. And
I'm trying to get
I look forward to see what we're trying to get. Exactly, we're trying to do it, man. Let people know, man.
Lord's in.
That's right.
I mean, exactly. I mean, like even me, like painting, right? Like you wouldn't know who the hell I was if I didn't paint, and nobody would care. You know what I mean? But that rocking the spot gave me a voice and a pedestal, right?
Yep.
And here we are, man.
Here we are.
So rock the spot, y'all.
Rock the spot.
And with that.
All right, guys. And with everybody, thank you for listening.
Rock it, don't stop it.
Rock it, don't stop it.
Don't stop it.
Enjoy the new year. It's 2020. Vision.
Happy New Year,
That's
LeX.
Hey, Happy New Year, baby.
Happy New Year, guys.
That was a good show.
To all those. And guys, thank you all for listening. We kind of faded out for a little bit. But we plan to bring a lot of awesome shows this year. We want to push it a little bit harder and get just again, shining light on those who need to be shined on, right?
For sure.
And
100%.
100%. And there's throughout history there's been artists and people who did great things and just never never got a time to do it. And
exactly.
I feel like we can't, we're here now, we're live. So we need to do our best to kind of not let that happen.
Oh yeah.
And so there's a lot of awesome things happening.
Party people.
Shit. Here we go.
I guess that's what we're doing.
Dude, this song right here reminds me of Bizarre, bro. Like a mofo right here.
All right. Later, fellas.